What is going on, guys? I am the John Gasm, and I'm coming at you today with another conspiracy theory. Today, we are talking about Spider-Man. Now, before I start on this theory, I want to make a clarification. Nowadays, with superheroes finding themselves in mainstream pop culture, there are a number of universes that superheroes inhabit. So many that, in my opinion, it's a little bit out of control. We've got the Nolan vs. Batman, Batman vs. Superman, The Amazing Spider-Man, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, The Suicide Squad, Daredevil on Netflix, Ben Affleck's Daredevil. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. So I want to make the clarification. I want to specify which Spider-Man universe we are talking about. We're not talking about the animated series. We're not talking about the comic book universe. We're not talking about the amazing PlayStation 1 games. We are talking about the Spider-Man universe that Sam Raimi created for us back in 2002. Now, our focus today is on one of the first scenes in the series, where the students are taking a tour of the science lab learning about the different kinds of spiders. During this scene, the scientist that's giving the tour is explaining the different attributes that make each of the spiders on display unique. The following list contains all of the abilities that the spiders on display have, and therefore all of the abilities that Peter receives when he's bitten by the spider in the lab, because that spider was created with the DNA of all of the other spiders. The first power that they show is the jumping spider. After being bitten, Peter can jump vast distances and becomes very agile in air. The next spider they show has very strong webbing for hauling around heavy loads. Peter ends up gaining the abilities of super strength and shooting a very strong web. The last of the powers discussed is spider sense. This is one of the most iconic abilities that Spider-Man has in all of the Spider-Man universes. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Peter and Harry walk up to a glass case with a spider in it that's blending in with its web. Peter explains to Harry that there are spiders that use camouflage to blend in with their surroundings. That same factoid is brought up again when Harry is trying to impress Mary Jane. It is the only spider ability that is mentioned twice. Now, if they created a super spider with the DNA of all of the other spiders in the lab, it'd be reasonable to assume that it could camouflage itself, right? Therefore, Peter should be able to camouflage himself. But why don't we ever see him do it? Now, this is where the theory splits off into two parts. Part 1 says that Peter has this ability, but he has no idea how to use it, because he never finds himself in a situation where using it is necessary. Now, that's interesting, but I like part 2 of this theory way better. The second theory also states that Peter has the ability to camouflage himself, but not in the traditional sense. Instead of being able to go invisible or change the color of his skin, he's able to blend in with the crowd. Instead of standing out as a secret superhero, the camouflage helps him hide his second life. Short, sweet, and to the point. A cool Easter egg that I think Sam Raimi might have hidden in there for only the truest and most dedicated Spider-Man fans. And that, you guys, was the entire theory. Thank you so much for watching, as always. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit that rate button with a big fat thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you want to be notified every time I upload another conspiracy theory, an episode of Secrets of Cinema, an episode of TVT Rivia. Hit that share button if you know any other Spider-Man fans that might get some enjoyment out of this theory. But more important than all of that, you guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Stay fresh.